this team play World Cup. Our whole number 6. Somebody say he will not allow him visa.
He should join the team to play against Panama. I understand a whole lot of things are going on background. Some are even blaming England because England can be behind them. You get it? Canada is basically under England in terms of, we have 5 nations who shares documents, or I would say they share information concerning, immigration. That is USA, Canada, England, New Zealand, and Australia. They all share information. So Partey, initially, he was having issue with US visa. They gave it to him. So Partey there, that's why he's in the US. But Canada, what happened? Well, let's talk about all these ones and more. I'll not rant much. I'll not talk much. Let's go and listen to the Sports and Recreation Minister. Please like the video first. After that, if you are new, consider subscribing. Put us on post notification to get more updates. The Black Stars team, they are also done with their training session. And Ghanaians in USA. Hey, I tell you guys, Rhode Island, the Black Stars Hotel, the Jamabi way they go on for there. I'll bring you guys all those updates. Let's go and listen to the Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, his interview with Mr. Alfredo Kansi. Quickly, after that, we will talk a little on this channel.
What it is was that we applied for visas for our players and officials who needed it. We put in application in United Kingdom, specifically from London. And so we were told that the visas will be issued for us in America. So when we got to America, they began the process. Thomas was asked to be at the embassy for biometrics. He went, and the day before yesterday, and then the evening of yesterday, America time, we got communication that he has been denied entry visa. And the reason is because he's been charged on some counts of rapes and sexual abuse in the United Kingdom, for which reason a faraway country, Canada, is saying that he cannot enter Canada. Meanwhile, for all of us know that right back in UK and in London, where he's standing trial, at least he is assumed to be innocent until proven otherwise in a court of competent jurisdiction. So he continues to play his trade as a footballer. He continued to work freely, albeit he is on bail in UK and other parts of Europe. He moves around just like any other person with some levels of bail conditions that he meets regularly. He's not been denied any right to enter any European country. Neither has he been denied the opportunity to play his trade, which is football. So for Canada, who is a party to many international treaties that Ghana also is, that accepts the presumption of innocence until proven otherwise by a competent court of jurisdiction, to decide that because they have some rules that suggest that if you are under any such situation, they should not admit you into their country. So because of that, Thomas, who would have been entering Canada, not just based on his personal desire, but because a competition, a world competition that his country have taken part in, and indeed, whilst we were playing the qualifiers, he was a constant player in the qualifiers, and so has been selected to be part of the team, is expected to be in Canada to play one of his 3 group stage matches. For them to deny visa to such a person, we think that is unfair, is overreaching, and we have strongly protested this act of the immigration unit of Canada. We think that is wrong completely, because Thomas is not visiting Canada on just his own volition. It is because he's doing so because Canada bidded alongside other countries to host the FIFA World Cup. And that is where I'm equally very much disappointed in the behavior of FIFA, the world governing football body, in handling situations that have arisen as part of this FIFA World Cup 2026. I think they have poorly handled a lot of things, and the earlier they sit up, the better. FIFA cannot see that it cannot interfere with the internal affairs of the host countries as to whether they admit a person into their country or not. This should not have been the position, especially for a player who has been accepted by FIFA itself, that the player is qualified to play, the player has not offended the playing rules, the player has not offended FIFA rules, the player has not offended any of the continental football regulations or rules, and so he's very qualified to play. And for you to just say that they can choose based on their national laws to deny a player, not a fan, not someone who is a fan, a player, a key player for that matter, who finds himself as being selected in the first team, playing in Team A, to be denied, and for FIFA to issue such a lame statement is so unfortunate. But as you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has promised, if you touch a Ghanaian anywhere, you've touched all of us. And it is this principle that his Minister for Foreign Affairs have carried and held high. And all of us are supporting in one way or the other. So we have not left this matter lying low.
Right.
The Minister for Foreign Affairs have taken steps and communicated to his counterparts, and therefore by extension the government of Canada,
right,
about our displeasure about this behavior, and think that they must use legitimate authorities and diplomatic channels and all other routes to re-engage on this matter and give room, review and give room for appeal, so that Thomas could join his colleagues to partake in an international assignment that we have all agreed to be part of.
I see. So this official position of Ghana regarding what has just happened to Thomas Partey, has it been officially communicated to the Canadian authorities? I mean, the Foreign Affairs Ministry? Have they done that?
It's been communicated to them. It's been communicated to them. Just in the same manner, the immigration officials have communicated to Thomas Partey, and through the team officials, we have also become aware.
And has there been any response, that's if you're aware, has there been any response to the Foreign Affairs Ministry of Ghana's request or communication to the Canadian authorities regarding a possible opportunity for a review of this decision to deny Thomas Partey visa? Has there been any response to that request that we're making of them?
At this moment that we are communicating, I'm not aware of any response yet. But I think clearly, applying all rules that we all believe in, and I believe Canada should be a liberal country. That's what they tell us that they are. And that's the reason why they've been championing across the globe matters of rights, including LGBTQ rights and what have you, into countries who think otherwise. They've been pushing all these that people have rights. And so if this is a country that says we are liberal, we are democratic, we believe in rights, and will go to the extent of denying a professional player that is not visiting on holidays, that is not coming to go and sit at beaches, but he's coming because of his profession and because his country has qualified to partake in an international competition, to deny such a person entry. I think that Canada, once more, is overaction, and they must do something about this. Otherwise, it will set a really, really bad precedent for this competition, and FIFA itself must rise up. Especially that the vice president of FIFA is a Canadian. The president of CONCACAF, the zone that is hosting this competition, is a Canadian.
Right. You have indicated that you're disappointed in FIFA's. You indicated you're. Right. You indicated earlier that you were disappointed in FIFA's position on this in the statement that I read before you joined us, that they had indicated they are not involved in the immigration processes of host countries. Exactly what could FIFA have done in this instance? Reason why you're disappointed in them?
Bids to host competitions. There are many clauses that they sign to. Amongst them is to unfettered rights to clubs or clubs that may be participating if it's a club competition, or nations that will be participating and their athletes would have to be given visas. They will not be denied such things. And it doesn't look like this is working as far as the FIFA 2026 World Cup is concerned. And we saw a referee that FIFA itself has appointed being denied entry. And now we've seen athletes or players who have been searched to their body with all kinds of sniffing dogs, what have you. Now what we are having is Canada denying Thomas an entry visa. Thomas has been issued visa to America recently. He applied in United Kingdom. He went to the London office of United States of America, and he's been issued a visa to be able to enter United States of America. That is why he's in America currently.
Right.
Thomas has been plying his trade in Europe. He's been moving around, entering London and out, and so and other UK community and Europe. He's been going in and out, and for far away Canada to try to do what it is that they are doing. People are asking all manner of questions. People are asking, people are raising all manner of things that I don't want to talk about on this platform. But I think higher authority has opportunity to review this decision, and they must do so.
Right.
In the spirit.
Absolute. And we're going to keep an eye on how the coming days will be like on it. But have you spoken to Thomas Partey after this news became public? How is he doing now? How is he taking all of this?
So we engaged together the FA president, the coach, and the chair of the management team. We spoke on the matter as to how it should be handled, it should be communicated to the player. And that communication have been delivered in a way, and I'm waiting for the turnout of events. Then I will know where I stepped in. They went for training, and I think they've just closed from the training and returning back to the hotel. And once they settle, I'll be able to also have my engagement with the officials, and based on their advice, we take the next step.
I see. But how's the mood in camp? I mean,
well, I think the mood in camp is really very, very positive. And like I said on one platform earlier, no matter which countries are teaming together to do what, attempting to stop Thomas from partaking in the first game or what, to whose advantage or what, we don't care. Ghana's Black Star will rise. We will shine everywhere like the way we have always done. And this is more even challenging the players that each and every one of them will double his capacity and his role. And you just wait and see what will happen come 17th, Wednesday.
The Honorable Kofi the Adams, thank you so much for.
So that is coming in from the sports. And
to this team play World Cup, our whole number 6, somebody say he will not allow him visa. If he was Russian with Putin's bomb pointing upwards, do you think that's negotiable?
No, sir.
Oh, don't tell them, don't worry, we know you've killed 50 people, but you can go and play. Don't worry, you can kill us too, but don't worry, it's fine. Because they don't like problems.
Exactly, sir.
That visa, if you want to refuse it, you have to think about your life and children. You have to imagine your country. You have to take a picture of your country very well, and then imagine your country burning. Then you will come and make the decision.
Oh, Papa.